Man, it's a beautiful day for November.
Yeah, I think a little bit of a reprieve for us not getting our stuff done.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna freeze to death tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Already?
It's going down.
So we got to get this done today. We are going to bury some wire here between our shed and our ShelterLogic. Just enough for a few lights and some outlets. I think it's number 8 or number 10 that I got here. Number 10, I think.
Looks pretty big.
Yeah, it's the underground feed, so we can direct bury it. We're gonna put a junction box right here, just so we can tie this in and run to the corner of the shed. Let's get started.
Awesome.
Kinda wish I had the doors off today. It's so nice and warm.
Just wait till tomorrow.
This machine has the hydraulic Bobcat hydraulic skid steer locks, and that makes it a lot easier. There was some folks that really seemed to be outraged by the price of this item. It's somewhere around $40,000. I suspect you could get it a little bit less. And on the surface, I can see why they might feel that way. But now that I've dealt with it a little bit, I see why it's more expensive. I mean, items like that hydraulic Bobcat are relevant. I mean, that's a good bit of money right there. And there's a lot of hydraulic diverters and other controls in here that you just don't see on most tractors. So, you know, there's a lot of expense even in this small area. You know, it's pretty handy to move around. I'm going right around the camera there to where I'm headed. Ready to go. I'll be back in a minute to get that big bucket. Now I'll tell you where they could have saved $100 on this thing, and that's that backup beeper. Boy, I can't stand that. I know it's required, I know it's for safety and all that, but boy, it sure is annoying just to be working around your house and have that thing going berserk. You know, we're having trouble finding the appropriate hardware now. I find it kind of strange that you can't find electrical boxes that you need, but we're looking for a particular elbow here that has a right angle on it. We're going to run this inside conduit to my new fuel pump. Don't tell Christy.
What? I heard that.
Oh, you didn't hear that. And then this is where we're going to make the junction. So our trench has got to start right down here. I had this idea of actually trenching under the fuel tank, but that trencher's got a bunch of, I don't know, this mechanism on top to keep it from getting crumbs in it. Hey, why don't you bring Bullseye over here and let's introduce Bullseye to the camera. I don't think we've...
yeah, I'm playing with him.
I don't think our viewers have seen Bullseye yet. So this is Bullseye, and you can see why he got his name. Right there on that side, and right there on that side.
Tim's mom named him.
Yep, my mom named him Bullseye. And we got the gender correct this time, and then we use a name that is gender neutral. How do you like that?
Yeah, should have done that last time.
But
yeah,
Bullseye's been around here for a little while, but he likes to stay in the shed. He doesn't seem to like to be a part of the action, and but maybe as he gets bigger, he'll do better. I guess I'll get a chain, Christy. This thing's pretty close to empty, probably
okay.
A third of it left. It'll probably still really, you know,
it did last time when we were trying to put it in here.
But we'll see what we can do. I probably should have used the forks for this. I just had them on, right? But it's always kind of nice to demonstrate some different ways to accomplish the same goal anyway. Probably a good thing we're not using Johnny. Seemed pretty heavy. This thing's got a lot of lift capacity. Okay, we're going to go backwards.
Okay.
You doing okay?
Yep.
I was trying to figure out whether, I think I may just be lazy and take it rock and all here, or I could get Johnny and at least get some of this rock out of here, I guess. What do you think, Bullseye? Now, we have not called before we dug here. There's no reason, because none of our public utilities come past the house. Having said that, we might hit something. There's no electricity over here. I don't think we'll hit any electricity. But what we might hit is a perimeter drain from our septic. Our septic's way over there. We're not going to hit the septic itself, but we believe that the perimeter drain comes across here somewhere and drains into an underground drainage tile. I don't know how deep. I have no idea where it is, and if we hit it, it'll be another project. And not that big of a deal, right? I mean, it'll be corrugated pipe or PVC or something. We'll repair it and move on. So we're just gonna wing it on that, and because it would cost us probably a couple $100, maybe even more, to have somebody come out and try to locate that for us. So we'll take the risk.
How deep are you gonna try to trench?
I think a couple feet, maybe a little bit more.
Okay.
You know, we don't have to be below the water line. We also don't want to hit it with every little thing that might come along.
Right.
That's almost 2 feet there. I think it will be 2 feet once I'm kind of level here. I think that's deep enough for the electrical. Now I just have to see if I can make the turn around my rock pile.
Look how black that soil is.
Yeah, this is some of the best soil around. I mean, it's really black out in here. There's an old clay tile.
Yeah. There's one right here, I think.
Yeah. That's probably an old farm tile.
Yeah, it looks like it. It's that old clay orange tile.
Now we know how much turn it can handle. There's some clay under there. We're getting down to clay. It's pulling it hard. Because I'm turning, you think? Now up here we're going to encounter our one obstacle, our fiber. Now how do I know where our fiber is buried? I buried it right here. Christy, the fiber's right here. I really wanted to get a little bit closer, but I couldn't back up any further.
Right.
So I think I'm going to have to come in from here, and then I'll probably just have to dig that last little bit. But I think I can trench a little bit here before we get to that fiber spot. Hey, remember, if we break the fiber, we put it back in for free.
I wonder if you have like 3 strikes and you're out. What's that thing you got in your hand?
Yeah, I don't know what this is, but right now, we're kind of, or at least I am kind of the king of unfinished projects. We still don't have all the plastic down inside the building here. We've been trying to use this warm weather as wisely as possible, and that's had us doing several projects recently.
You did get your insulated garage door put up in your big shed.
Yeah, we thought it was a good time to put that garage door in.
Yeah.
I replaced my older garage door, or our older garage door, with this insulated one because we're going to try to heat it this winter. We've got our furnace all in and ready to go. In fact, it's going, except it's not needed today. But
That way when I kick you out of the house, I don't feel so bad.
uh-oh. You know, that is one risk that I kind of encountered by fixing that place up so nice.
I made the cats a bed out there. You know, you can
Yeah.
sleep with the cats.
I got a TV out there, I guess. I don't have a recliner.
We can go to Goodwill.
Get me a Goodwill recliner.
Yeah.
If it's not mice infested already, it will be by the time it's out there.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'll just take that trencher right in there at that angle.
Where do you think the cable is?
The cable is right here going this way. Can you
Okay.
see it? See how this is, this strip of rock here?
Yeah.
That's because it had settled before we put the rock in.
Okay.
So the rock's a little deeper there.
Okay.
So you can watch that and yell when I get close.
So you're gonna run the wire up this out.
I think right over in there somewhere.
Okay.
And then, you know, I may end up have to dig some of that by hand, heaven forbid, but I'll get in there a ways.
Okay.
And it won't have to be so deep in there.
Okay. You're gonna be pretty close with the back.
You think I'm there?
I hate to risk it.
I knew you'd say that. I think we've come full circle, Christy.
How's that?
Well, if I recollect, digging a trench about like this was one of the activities that kind of helped get us a tractor. So you should be digging.
No, you promised me when you bought the tractor I wouldn't have to dig anymore.
Yeah, no more hand digging, no more heavy lifting.
Getting close?
I must be.
I see you're being very gentle.
Trying to be. It's hard though. You know, when you got to dig it. Yeah, I think I see it now.
Oh, there it is. Yep. Wait, Bullseye. Want to see what he's doing? See? Look down in there. He only wants you to hold him for... Oh! Yay, we didn't break it.
That's rare for me to encounter cable without breaking it. Of course, I dig 10 feet on each side of it.
Yeah.
And I knew exactly where it was. Okay, need to crumb a little bit more and then we're ready to run that wire. There we go.
It's definitely a heavy-duty wire, isn't it?
We didn't waste any, did we?
No.
That was 100 foot.
Oh, wow.
So I probably should have not went quite as big a circle with my trench, but I think it's going to work. A little bit of the crumbs come on this side, Christy, and it's about enough for me to rake in with my feet
Yeah, I see that.
and then kind of get that wire held in place. This is going really quick. As a kid, my brother and I had to dig these by hand, and it usually wasn't as nice and moist as it is here. It was hard and dry.
Yeah.
Dad would give us a tile spade and tell us to go dig. I hate to admit it, I kind of enjoyed it because it was, you know, you could see your progress.
Yeah.
But I couldn't let Dad know that
Right.
because I'd probably get more digging jobs.
Absolutely.
So now that he's gone, I can admit it.
I think you've actually admitted it before.
Yeah,
video.
I have. I'm just teasing about that.
Yeah.
I kind of enjoy digging. I can't do it as easily as I used to,
Right.
but I can do it a lot more easily than I could 2 months ago. So we're good on that. Hey,
Yep.
what we're doing is we're running one always hot circuit out here and one switched circuit so that we can have lights that we
Okay.
switch on from the shed, and then we'll use Wi-Fi. We can switch them on from the house or
that'd
anywhere.
Be nice.
Try to light up a lot of this area here in between, and this will kind of become what we would refer to on the farm as our barn lot, right? This area right in here.
Okay.
That's the vision. So
that's what all the rock's for.
that's what all the rock's for, and that's why this had to be done before we put the rocks down. I really didn't want this trench after the rocks were already here.
No.
Now that we've got this put in, I can come through with a loader here. Maybe Bobby, maybe Johnny, maybe both,
Right.
if you're up for it, and we can get this filled in pretty quick.
Okie dokie.
Hey, don't forget about the free leaf plow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So registration ends November 20th, 2020. And then we'll pick a winner. You can go look at that video for all the rules, but you have to be subscribed via YouTube and that made public. You have to post photos to our Facebook page of the area you're going to use the leaf plow and the tractor you're going to pull or push it with. And you have to like and follow our Facebook page. Made a little more stringent rules this time because it's such a huge giveaway. I believe the plow itself retails for $22.50, and then the little adapter to allow it to work on a 3-point hitch is some more, and I don't know how much it is. So this is a big giveaway, biggest giveaway we've ever done. So,
And it works well.
Yeah, it works well. You can go check out the video where we were with Kurt, and the leaf plow is good stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on Tractor Time with Tim.
Martha, you leave Bullseye alone.
Is Martha after him?
Well, kind of jumped at him. Now they're playing nice.